Hi, welcome to Yoga Today. I'm Grace Dubery. Today's quick tip is on Bhekasana, also known as frog. So I will have Joni lie down on her belly, come up into a sphinx pose to start. You'll just want to take your elbows down directly underneath your shoulders. Have your forearms parallel. This in itself will start to prepare your chest for the back bend of frog or Bhekasana. Rather than pushing down to lift up, I want Joni to really try and pull the chest through the arms, almost as if you're dragging the floor back with the forearms. We'll start with a half frog, so a variation for this. You'll bend your right knee and Joni will reach back with the right hand for the inner edge of the right foot. This is where the difference lies. I want her to ground down through the hips as much as possible, and then she'll start to pull the right foot towards the same buttock, so towards the right buttock, and over time it could be that the right elbow will spin up towards the ceiling and the fingers will turn towards the front of the mat. Once you're in this position, you want to come back to the right side of your body. It tends to lift a little too much off the ground. So come back, really root down through that right hip. Try to open through the left shoulder and see that you don't collapse into it. You'll take a couple of breaths. And then you'll release your right foot. You take your right forearm to the floor, back into Sphinx, re-extend the legs, find your center, and then you'll do the same thing on the other side. Find the length and the heaviness through the tailbone, bend your left knee, reach back with your left hand, and just start here. Very simple. Start to pull the foot in. Stop at any point in time, and then over time, you require a little shoulder flexibility, but this is just practice as well. And then drop back down into that left hip. With your right forearm, see that you open the right chest, draw the right shoulder back, and at no point in time do you want to compress through your low back. Again, take a couple of breaths here. And then she'll release back into a sphinx, re-extend both legs. You could either just repeat that and do the side one at a time, or if you feel ready, you'll bring your chest down towards your mat. You can take your elbows a little wider. You'll bend both your knees, almost as if you were to get into a bow pose, but you'll reach both hands to the inner edges of your feet. Start there. Start to pull on them, and as you pull on your feet to squeeze the feet in towards the buttocks, again, this is a little more challenging, of course. Take your time with it. Really focus on grounding down through the hips, the lengthening of the tailbone, and the broadening of the chest. It's a lot of actions at once. You'll take another full breath. And as you exhale, release all the way down to your belly. And then just take a moment here. And when you're ready, push yourself all the way back into a child's pose. Using your hands, taking the breath all the way into your back body. Thanks, Joni. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tip. For full-length classes, visit yogatoday.com. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.